Okay, no, Sammy, check it out. How about now? Can you guys hear me now? It's a little bit of a delay for when you guys type into the chat, so I'm hoping you can hear me. Sorry if I had it messed up. I'm computer retarded. There you go. All right, you can hear me. You is. All right. Well, I was just saying over and over again, let's go Jets. No, I'm just kidding. What I was saying was there's a YouTube channel that I watch. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's a guy who does Madden 20 um, uh, games where he just matches up the actual real teams and lets the games play out the full 20-minute quarters and everything. And I watched the one with the Jets and the Bills just the other day, and it was awesome. The Jets won like 48-17. So I'm kind of hoping for an exact duplicate. The computer can't be wrong, right? The Jets, the Madden 20 computer model cannot be wrong in this matchup. So anyway, welcome guys. Welcome. We're about to have kickoff. I can't get over it. This is so huge. How many of you guys out there think that Antonio Brown going to the Patriots is complete bullshit? I don't know how the league doesn't step in and just ban the guy for a season for pulling that crap. I guess we'll see though, won't we? Man, I wish ESPN would put up a GameCast already and get out so I can get out of this stupid thing here. Let's put up a GameCast, guys. There he is, Sam Darnold. Looks like we're kicking off, huh? All right. Here we go, guys. This is it. The first step towards an enormously awesome season. I am more optimistic this year than I have been just about ever. I'm curious in the chat what you guys think of our new kicker, Kerry Vedvik. I'm sure hoping he gets a chance to kick a few field goals today and just plants them right through the uprights. That would really be settling to a lot of the Jet fans' stomachs. Okay, here we go, guys. Man, this is big. Come on. Here we go. All right. Okay, put one deep into the back of the end zone there. Here we go. Season's on, guys. The season is on. Nice. Kicked it right through the back of the end zone. Perfect. Perfect. This Scandinavian kid, he's got quite a leg. I just hope he can get accurate because he can kick him from far. Yeah, the cornerbacks, wicked. Yeah, cornerbacks, me too. But you know what? If Tremaine Johnson comes back and plays the way he should, the way he did previous to the last season, we'll be okay. Because if he can shut down any team's number one receiver, we'll be okay. But I mean, I would sure like to have a little bit more depth at corner. You're not kidding. I'd like to see us sack Josh Allen about 9 times today. Here we go. All right. Okay. Yeah, the cornerbacks have me nervous, and of course we don't have an edge rusher since Ja'Kai Polite decided to just blow up this offseason and decide that he can't play football or interact with human beings on a normal basis. It's a real shame. Waste a 3rd-round pick like that. Just terrible. Yeah, Tremaine is overpaid. There's no question. But we had to if you remember when we were signing free agents, we had to overpay for every single one of them just to get them to come play for us. You know, we had kind of a Cleveland situation going on where nobody wanted to play for the Jets, so it made it difficult to get any free agents. I was glad to get a top cornerback. Of course, he didn't play like one. Shit. Yeah, we drew him offsides there, so that's us. That's offsides on the defense. Anyway, We had to overpay Tremaine. Not that he's worth it, but I'm still glad to have a top flight cornerback if he can play that way. Of course, last year he didn't play that way, and then he got hurt, so it was a total theft of what, $14 million. Wicked, by the way, thank you for being with me and interacting with me and telling me that my sound was off. I really appreciate it. It's nice to have you here. I appreciate you joining me. I like to have some people to talk to during the game, and you guys out there are doing that for me. All right, man. We almost got Allen on that rush. The rush has been in his face pretty good the first couple of downs. I really would like to see Quinnen Williams starting. That's just me, but I don't like the fact that he's not in every down. He's too good not to play. All right, they're moving the ball a little bit, but nothing big yet. Allen's 3 for 3 on 3 short passes. I could be 3 for 3 on 3 short passes too, so no worries. Okay, let's check out your comments here. Freaking Beasley, I hate that guy. Him and Edelman just annoy the shit out of me. At least with Mosley, you're paying top market guy. Tremaine definitely is not. You don't think he's a top flight cornerback? Well, he didn't play like one last year, but the year before that with the Rams, he was awfully good. But you're right, C.J. Mosley at his position is far, far better than Tremaine is at his position. But we gotta hope he's gonna play like he did with the Rams. Come on! All right, forced him to throw it away. We had a sack right there. Slippery little guy. Hey, I'm curious, where are you guys at? Are you watching the game from home, or are you working? Where are you at? All right, 2nd and 10. Let's try and keep them at and go to 3rd and long on this, so we can try to get the ball before they get into field goal territory. Come on, get to him. There we go, and a fumble. We got the ball. That's it, baby, McClendon. And here I am saying, boy, I wish Quinnen Williams was playing. Well, McClendon wouldn't have been. Fabulous. I'm wrong. McClendon's great. That is a great strip sack right there. Look at that. Huge. Jordan Jenkins with the strip sack. Now that is how we do our first defensive possession. Right there. One defensive series, one strip sack turnover. Here we go. Now we need to drive this down for a touchdown and start the season off perfect. Come on, Sam. Deep to Robbie. First shot. All right. Here comes Lev. Le'Veon Bell has broken 8,000 yards. He got 5 yards on that. He needed 4 yards, and he broke 8,000 yards on that run. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but that by doing that right there, hitting 8,000 yards, he has done it fastest in the history of the NFL. He did it in 63 starts. All right, Darnold, okay. Woo, that was tight. When they run a screen and they let everybody through, it's pretty freaking scary. Fernando, welcome, Fernando. It says your first message was retracted, Fernando. I wonder what you said. Were you vulgar? I know. Hey, I like the jerseys. I think they're fantastic. I gotta get. You know what? When I was setting up for this stream, I was feeding my kids lunch. I didn't get a chance to go grab my jersey. Still wearing Jets, but I have to go get my green suit up here. All right, Le'Veon Bell has now got his receiving and his rushing yards on the board. 4th and 4, but we came out of this first 2 series with a positive result, keeping the Bills off the board and coming up with a turnover. So pretty good. Let's see what we've got here. He's not feeling good. Hey, Lamb, can you oh, never mind. Never mind. Nice punt. Beautiful punt. 12-yard line. Very nice. Very nice start. Okay. Hey guys, for a 0-0, we're definitely looking pretty good. I wasn't so thrilled with that first offensive possession, but got Le'Veon's wheels rolling. Fernando, you're at work with headphones listening. Very nice. Good. Well, that hopefully that I'm not a great play-by-play guy, but hopefully this will give you a chance to listen to the game without alerting the rest of the office there that what's going on there. I have at where I work, I can't watch sports or anything like that. I mean, we can kind of hose into the internet a little bit, but you get caught with that and you're in trouble. So having something to listen to is actually pretty useful. So I'm glad I can help. Yeah, it was conservative play calling. Hey, it's funny. It's weird that it's actually conservative because you script the first series of downs, so you could think that they would at least get a little interesting. But Le'Veon Bell hasn't played in an actual NFL game in over a year, so we'll let him. I'll give on the conservative play calling for the first series. It's pretty funny. I call out the Jets for not starting Quinn Williams and and McClendon comes up with the fumble. I think that's great. What do I know? And how about Jenkins getting in there for the strip sack? I mean, that's just great. We're talking about not having Polite, losing our 3rd round pick, and not having an edge rush. And there's Jenkins coming around the edge and just popping Allen like that. It's fantastic. Any guesses who scores the first TD for the Jets this season? That's a good question. My personal guess, it's pretty easy. I think it's going to be Le'Veon Bell just because it'll probably be a goal line run or something. But I would not be surprised if Robbie Anderson busted a long one. What do you guys think? Since I'm watching this game solely and bringing it to you guys will have to give me some updates on who's scoring in the other games. You'll have to tell me. All right. Nice. Intercepted, baby. C.J. Mosley, take it to the house. C.J. Mosley, a pick 6. Unbelievable. Now, that was a deflection. That was not Josh Allen's fault. But, yeah, baby. Pick 6. C.J. Mosley making his money. Wow. Yeah, you're right. He is one of the Beasley with the ball off his knee right into Mosley's hands. That is just beautiful. Josh Allen couldn't believe it. When that ball popped up into Mosley's hands, he was like, "What the f?" It's all over, boys. Okay, so we were all wrong. The first score of the year for the Jets, obviously, was going to be C.J. Mosley. So I don't know why I didn't say that in the first place. Just stupid. Okay. Well, we missed the extra point. Oh, God. Oh, God. Please don't do this. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. So anyway. Yeah. Wow. He hooked it. Just beautiful. Boy. Okay. Let's forget it. Just get by it. Just get by it. Somebody let Taylor Bertolet in. He's dressed up in a Vedvik outfit. It's okay, guys. We're winning 6-0. It's all right. Yeah, kickers, man. Such a joke. All right. Now watch him just like totally screw up the kickoff because it's in his head. Yeah. All right. Okay, 2 kickoffs, 2 touchbacks. I'm good with that. If he gets a touchback, if he just keeps kicking the ball off for a touchback the entire season, I will be perfectly happy. Oh, man. All right, guys. I'm going to take 30 seconds and go grab my jersey. I'll be right back. All right, boys. Get him. Get him. Don't let him get out of there. Hit him hard. All right. All right, it wasn't a sack, but it was a good scramble. All right. Okay, I feel better now. Okay. 3rd and 2. Let's hold this. Let's hold this, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Push him. Damn it. There's a flag. Offensive pass interference. Yeah, he has a strong leg. I mean, he really does. It's just the accuracy is just, that's what you pay for is the accuracy. There's a lot of guys with strong legs. It's tough, man. What are we calling here? I say he pushed off. Face mask. That's not good. Trumaine Johnson, is that how we guard our wide receivers now? You grab them by the face mask. That's weird. I have rarely seen a face masking call on a cornerback. That's weird. It's a strange way to cover. It does make you more efficient that way if you get away with it. Come on. All right. Yeah, he's just dinking and dunking and dinking and dunking with all these short passes. I don't know. I haven't seen Quinnen. I haven't seen him. I mean, he might have been in on a few plays, but I really haven't noticed. Okay, overthrow. It's one thing about Josh Allen, you can always count on him to overthrow a receiver. Guy's got an arm like freaking cannon. All right, 3rd down. Let's do this. Hey guys, also just want to while I'm thinking about it, give a big shout out to Gangrene David. If you guys watched Gangrene David's last video, his thank you video, he did a really nice job of thanking a lot of other YouTube creators content creators who work with him and who've done a lot of things. Frickin' Allen rushed for a 1st down. Anyway, he happened to do a really nice job in that video, and I got a nice mention in there, and I really appreciate it. So I thought it was very nice of him. I thought it was really professional, and I thought show him some love here. So make sure, if you guys aren't already, which I'm sure you are, make sure that you sub up Gangrene David, his channel, which is great. He and I did a collaborative video that you might have seen, and we'll be doing more in the future, so watch for those. We need to start backing these guys up. They're getting in the field goal range here. It's not very good. Who else is with us? I see Fernando and I see the Wicked Social in the chat, but it says we've got a bunch of other people watching. Nobody else is saying anything. Just say hi in the chat so I can see who's here. All right. 2nd and 15. Let's hold them. And nobody has made a comment yet about the Antonio Brown situation with him going to the Patriots. Now we've got to face him twice a year. Just absolutely ridiculous. All right, 2nd and 15. Let's hold him. We tripped. We would have had a sack right there. Come on, Leonard, get him. Hey, there we go. Leonard Williams chasing him all around the field. One of I don't know which one it was, but he tripped just before he got his hand on him. Who was it that got in there? Oh, it's Quinnen Williams. There you go. See, Quinnen Williams was coming around the edge, and he just about to get a hand on Allen, but he slipped or got pushed down, or he would have had that sack. So there's your Quinnen Williams. Oh, what a blitz! Get him! All right, 4th down. That Allen he's slippery, that guy. What's this flag now? Some other bullshit to give the Bills a 1st down. I don't think that the Patriots had a hand in it, but I think that Antonio Brown's whole mission this offseason was to get released so that he could be a free agent. He didn't want to play for the Raiders. Good. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. There you go. Move their shit back. 4th down, and then add a few yards to the length of that kick. Yeah, I don't think that the Patriots had anything to do with it. They were just the beneficiaries, and I think that AB went through. I mean, all of this stuff was so ridiculous that he was doing. I really think that his whole game this offseason was to get released or traded to a better team. He didn't want to play for the Raiders. They suck. I mean, he wanted to be able to choose where he went, and he wanted to play for a ring, and now he's got a chance to play for freaking Belichick. Now watch, all of a sudden he'll be quiet as a little lamb. He won't tweet. He won't do anything other than, oh, life is wonderful. All right, so we knocked him out of field goal range, and they're punting to us. They'll probably try to peg us in the corner here inside the 10. Watch this. Oh, we're going to get a chance to return this? Oh, no. Inside the 5. Going to join us? Yeah. All right, so we're going to start on the 5. It's a pretty good punt. Although I'm surprised he didn't try to kick it out of bounds. To actually have the ball land inbounds, we could have let that bounce and roll through the end zone. Why would he accept their contract extension knowing he could lose it? Well, they, in order to get them to trade, he wanted to get off the Steelers in the first place, but in order to get the Raiders to trade for him, I think that he had to discuss a long-term contract with them before they would make the trade for him. I'll have to go back and see the order of how things occurred. But I'm pretty certain that he knew that he could wiggle his way out of anything by being a dick, because he's pretty good at it. Yeah, he hates Pittsburgh, that's for sure. You're right about that, Fernando. So we all took bets on who was going to be the first Jet to score this season, and everybody picked an offensive player, and of course we ended up intercepting the ball and running it back for a touchdown, so it was a defensive player. CJ, huh? Yeah, we all lost. CJ Mosley, the obvious pick. You think his head was in the right place? Oh, it was not in the right place. Yeah, yeah, his head. That guy, he's completely out of reality. That guy, he's a nutbag. The only thing I could really hope for here is that he goes to New England and totally blows up their culture in their locker room and messes them up. But I just don't think that's going to happen. For some reason, everybody ends up getting to the Patriots, and then they're happy to try to play for a ring, and they turn into little altar boys. I mean, look at Randy Moss. He was a gigantic cancer everywhere he went, and then he ended up with the Patriots and breaking every record you could think of with Tom Brady. And he's the best comparison I can think of to Antonio Brown. They act and talk the same damn way. Of course, Keyshawn Johnson was the Jets version. All right, come on, Lev. All right. Le'Veon Bell better run for a lot of yards. I got him in almost every one of my fantasy leagues. It's not even fair when everybody knows you're such a Jet fan and they run up the price on Le'Veon Bell in my auction leagues. It's crushing. They knew I had to have him. Brian Winters, good job. Good job, Brian. Madden 20 likes Brian Winters more than I do. They rated him an 82. I think that's way high. But hey, they're the pros, right? Who's hurt? Ooh. Oh, okay. It's a Nunwa. Okay. I think he's going to be okay. Don't worry. Nunwa just got shaken up. He's okay. The guy who has like 4 interceptions in his career, of course, he would get the first score for the Jets. Yes, I'll take it. We could have won a lot of money in Vegas on that. Jesus. Can we please throw the damn ball? God. Here, Le'Veon Bell. Hey, by the way, Bills. Hey, Bills. We're running the ball. Right here. Wow. Wow, the Jaguars. What a nice play. Anyway, that doesn't have to do with us, so never mind. All right, I think Sam is going to throw the ball. No, we're handing it off again. Come on, come on. Look at this. That was quite a beating he took on that run, but he got, at least 9 yards on that play. Now he got 12 yards on that play. Of course, we've got to kick the ball. Field position could become an important thing here. We need to get the ball out of our end out of our end. Oh, it's third down. Good. We got a chance here. Come on. Now we'll pass. We run the ball 3 consecutive times. Come on. All right, first down. Le'Veon Bell, baby. We're paying him $13 million a year. See their new uniforms, new helmets, everything. Pretty nice. Okay, you can't talk anymore. All right, Josh Bellamy. Now, see, we can dink and dunk too. You know, wouldn't it be nice to see Sam try to throw the ball to Robbie about 30 yards downfield just once? I'd really like to see them open up the offense just a little bit. Let's see what we got going here. What did Noah say? I gave him some Benadryl, some juice. But did you tell him to put on his Jets shirt and then rest? Sam, I need you to go upstairs. I'm just kidding. I didn't get to talk to him. Kirk Cousins. I started Kirk Cousins in my fantasy league. He's got 2 touchdowns. Don't be mad at me. Darnold's on my bench. Boy, we're our own worst enemies here. Penalty, penalty, penalty. Just sick. All right. Come on, Josh. Throw the ball. Let's go. Throw. All right. Another handoff to Bell. Let's go. All right. We're across the 30. It's pretty much the yardage back from the penalty. There's quite a hole there. That's a really nice hole. Rico, sit down. Not Stafford. You know, I have Stafford in one of my leagues. I have Stafford. Why? Is he doing something today? Good. Let's see. Lions aren't playing right now. Ty Montgomery gets in and drops the ball and gets back out again. 3rd and 11. Think we're going to throw now? More than a 5-yard dink? Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, Jesus. That's called a stand-up sack. Nice job. Brian Winters lost his helmet. Too bad nobody hit him while it was off. Although, don't do that right now. Chuma Edoga is out. He's inactive today. Yeah, Winters got his helmet knocked right off of his head. not very amusing right now. All right, Lachlan. Nice punt. Oh my God, come on. We have to stay up when we're running down there. Okay. It's a good punt. Got to flip that field position. 54-yard punt. It's not even so much the distance, it's the hang time. That ball was up there forever. He's versing the Cardinals, going to shred them. Yeah, you're right. It's a good matchup. And I do have him on one of my teams. I have four fantasy teams. I don't really want to have four fantasy teams. I'm in two really, really competitive leagues. And the other two, I'm in the leagues because the guys needed people to fill out the leagues, and I'm friends, and I tried to help them out. So I tell them I'll do the draft, and they'll try to get have somebody take over the team, but they never do, because the best part of the season is drafting, right? So since I get to do 4 drafts, I end up with 4 teams. Actually, 2 of them are auctions. Yeah, you're right. That the Lions Cardinals matchup is really good. I've been kind of focused on the Jets matchup, so you'll forgive me. Well, guys, we're 50 seconds away from finishing off the first quarter of the season. What are your guys' thoughts of the first quarter? I'm curious. As a punter, Lachlan Edwards is good. I barely know any punters. Yeah, I mean, how do you? I still know the name of Ray Guy because he was so good. He's been retired and in the Hall of Fame for 20 years. It's hard to, punters are all a dime a dozen, but when you watch the games and you see the distance and the hang time that these guys are getting, you know when a kick is good and when it's not. And that was an awfully good one. When you have your coverage team has a chance to surround the receiver before he even catches the ball, that's a good kick. I'm responding to chat, in case you're wondering. Oh, come on. There you go. Marcus May. Run it all the way back, baby. 2 defensive touchdowns. All right. All right. Jets got the ball. There's a flag. What are they calling the flag on? Market. What are we calling? Is it interference? Don't be so sure it's on the Jets. Holding. Yeah, holding. It's coming back. That was a beautiful catch by Marcus May. Boo. That's too bad. That was exciting. Really? That's what they called? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That was a crappy call. There's nobody this year that's going to run on the Jets. I'm telling you right now. Teams, they will be passing 75% of the downs on offense against us because our thin cornerbacks, but our rushing defense is second to none. There's nowhere to go. Yeah, the offense is definitely stale. You're not kidding. That is correct. All right. First quarter's over. Yeah, the defense is great. We put up a 0. And we should have 2 turnovers, not just 1 and a pick 6. All right. All right, guys. Just a short bathroom break here, if you don't mind. And we will continue as soon as the second quarter begins. All right, guys. Second quarter has begun. Uh, I hope that I hope you can hear me. I think the microphone looks like it's showing up there. Yeah, Winters is awful. I don't know. Madden 20 loves Winters. They give him an 82, which makes him a star. The guy is awful. I've always not been a fan, but thank you guys for joining in. Elohim, thank you, and Tuxedos, welcome. Yeah, Winters has not impressed me ever. Oh, screen! Come on, get it! All right. Well, we got the ball. I don't know if that's a fumble or not. I can't imagine it is. That was a pretty horrible screen the way they set that up. You could see that one was just terrible. I'm just curious. I just want to. I know there's a lot of you guys that are out there that are Madden 20 players. How many of you guys are Madden 20 players? And when you play Madden 20, anytime there's a field goal or an extra point, you just let it happen. You don't really control any players or try to rush or do anything. I'm just curious. Get in the end zone, baby. All right, touchback. You want to see Barrios? I want to see Barrios too, but nobody's returned a kick in this entire game. Everybody's kicked off all touchbacks. It's pretty amazing. I like Barrios. I think it was a good pickup. Of course, I like Dortch too. I was a big Dortch fan. If you guys were ever watching my videos, you know I was pulling for Greg Dortch. I really liked his story and I liked his talent. And thankfully, he's still on the practice squad in case we have an injury. Which you almost always have injuries during the season, so I'm sure we'll see him on game day, sometime down the line. Do we still have 5 wide receivers? Yeah, we have Robbie Anderson, Quincy Enunwa, Josh Bellamy, Jamison Crowder, and Braxton Berrios. So those are our five wide receivers. And I mean, we have, let's see, the practice squad. Don't we have Jeff Smith, and we have Val Holmes. Don't forget Val Holmes. There's a few guys. Greg Dortch. Let's see. What are you guys saying here? Would you compare Marcus May's player comp in your opinion? What do you mean? What do you want me to do about Marcus May? You talking about how do I feel about him as a player, or are you talking about Madden? I don't know. I don't know what the question is. Sorry, social. Ask it again. We are making progress. Yeah. Oh, from the city of Chihuahua. Greetings. I'm the. Oh, that's right, Elohim. That's right. You're the Jet fan in Mexico. Welcome, Chihuahua. Welcome to Chihuahua, Mexico. Thank you for joining. Thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you being here. Love having our international fans for the Jets. It's fantastic. It's my pleasure. I'm really glad that you're here. Now, if we can get an offensive touchdown, maybe we can get some more fans over there in Chihuahua, right? All right, Sam Darnold's got the ball. Let's do something here, guys. Come on, Le'Veon. All right, very nice. If he takes 9 yards a carry, I'll be good with that. Or 10 yards. They give him a 10 and a first down. I'll take that too. Okay, Wicked Social. Sorry for the confusion. Who does Marcus May's play style remind you of? Oh, wow. That's a good question. Let's see. Safeties. You know, it's a good question. He's not the bruising hitter type, so he's more of a ball hawk kind of safety than anything else. So, hold on. Come on. We just threw that one away. Okay. Let's see. Who was a really good ball hawking safety? Yeah, Sam Darnold needs time. Our offensive line is just not giving him a good chance to throw the ball. Let's see. That's a good question. I have to think about it. It's a good question. All right, 2nd and 10. Le'Veon Bell, nowhere, stuffed. Just gross. Just gross. Boy, these guys, they need to come up with some creativity on offense. What do you think? Le'Veon Bell is not going to be happy for very long. He keeps getting gang tackled by 3 guys the second he gets handed the ball. All right, there we go. Let's get that first down. Crowder, baby. All right. First down. Now we're moving. Oh no. Nick Foles got his arm crushed. Wow, that was short. That was short-lived for the Jaguars. What do you guys think about that? I don't know if you guys are Jaguars fans or Nick Foles fans, but bam, that was. They were looking forward to having a good season without Blake Bortles. All right, now we're moving the ball. Now we're moving the ball. It's about time. Let's see. Come on, get rid of the ball. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Oh. Oh. That was it right there. Whoa, that ball was going to land right in his hands. That was great defense. Nothing much we could do about that. This type of play is what we need to beat those. Yeah, you're right. The Ravens are destroying the Dolphins. What a surprise! It's 28 to nothing in the first quarter of the Dolphins season. We knew that they were tanking for Tua. I mean, come on. They're not even a professional team. Come on. Jesus. We need to swing Bell out into some pass packages and maybe go for some screens. This running up the middle stuff is it's just. Did you guys watch that Bears Packers game? Holy shit! Was that the most? I literally sat on the couch and slept through 3 quarters, and I opened my eyes, and the score hadn't changed. I thought I'd only slept for 5 minutes. Nothing changed. One of the worst games I've ever seen. Sam's got time now. Throw the damn ball. Look at this. Oh, for Jesus. Just terrible. He had plenty of time to throw the ball that time. Yeah, Lamar Jackson, quarterback. It doesn't matter who's at quarterback. I bet you at least 2 of those touchdowns in the Dolphins game were scored by defense. By the way, somebody said the question about the about who I would compare Marcus May to. While I'm still thinking of my own comparison, somebody had mentioned Glover Quinn, former safety for Detroit. If you guys remember Glover Quinn, he is a it's a pretty it's a, seems like a pretty good comparison to me. Although it's not one that popped straight to my mind. I don't know if you guys remember seeing Glover Quinn, but he was awfully good. That's a good comparison. Yeah, our offensive line. Don't forget our offensive line is 1 year away from being the worst line in the league like last year. So I mean, we've patched some holes, but there's still we still have Brandon Shell and Brian Winters over from last year. They didn't suddenly become Pro Bowlers. Getting Ryan Khalil, getting Kalichi Osemele. I mean, those were really good starts. Really good. Of course, Kelvin Beachum is quite adequate. But Brian Winters and and Brandon Shell. Boy, that right side is suspect at best. And if they would teach Brian Winters to strap his helmet to his head, he might be able to stay in a couple of plays. Let's see, who do we have here now? Okay. 6-0, and the only score is a defensive score. Quite a game. I have to tell you, as of right now, the Madden 20 comparison game to this game was much better. Way more offense. And if you guys, whoever's on that's listening to this right now that doesn't know what I'm talking about, there's a YouTube channel that does Madden matchups of the actual, everything's exact and the teams are playing, and he plays them out full plays, full minutes for the quarters and everything, and he just records the whole thing, and you can watch. You can watch the game. It takes like 2.5 hours. I have a lot of time at work, so I watched the Jets Bills game that he did, and the Jets won 48-17. It was really beautiful. 2 pick sixes in that game, by the way. Frank Gore actually runs the ball. Frank Gore is an amazing man. Did you guys know that he's 48 years old? Just kidding. He's been in the league for a long time. Legendary DN. This is a defensive battle. You got that right. This is a defensive battle. Allen is struggling, yeah, but our defense has put a lot of pressure on him, which is really great. He's gotten away from at least 2, maybe 3 sacks that we should have, and they've gotten away with 1 interception that they took away from us because of a BS penalty. So that Marcus May interception was called back due to defensive holding, there was no holding. Lamar Jackson has 3 touchdowns and 196 yards passing. Wow. It's almost as if the Dolphins aren't there. And I have a really good friend at work who's a Dolphins fan. Hey, by the way, shout out to you, Derek, if you're watching. By the way, the Dolphins just suck ass. Cole Beasley. Why don't you pop one off your hip again and let us intercept it and run it back for a touchdown? Are you talking to Bree? Yeah. He's talking back. He's having a conversation. He's like, I want to go over here. She's talking to me. You like the coach's strategy to destroy the defense by land of the Bills? Yeah, the coach. I tell you what, Adam Gase is an offensive coach, but Greg Williams is amazing. He's got the Jets swarming them pretty good here. I don't see the Bills doing a whole lot in this game. All they can get away with are these short, tiny passes. It's all that's there for them. And pretty soon he'll throw another interception, or there'll be another deflected ball or a fumble on those two. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over in an NFL game and get away with it. Can't be a one-trick pony. All right, let's get him. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's dead. Oh, how did he get away? Okay. Kafusi completely came through on a jailbreak. And Josh Allen just took one step to the side, sidestepped him. It's pretty funny. Illegal receiver downfield. Illegal procedure, boys. See, Josh Allen scrambled away, got his lineman downfield. What's so difficult to call here? As I said, illegal procedure, man. Ineligible man downfield. Hey, Mitch Morse. How many of you guys out there wanted to sign Mitch Morse as our center? I was for it. Come on, guys. Let's go. Now, I'm surprised we took the yards on that one and not the down. 2nd and 10 would have been okay with me. Shit. All right. That was a blown coverage. Trumaine Johnson came. Do you see how high he jumped for that ball? He looked like Michael Jordan there. He was way up in the air trying to get that ball. Oh, deflected. Oh. I love pass deflections on defense. So nice for those interceptions. Jamal Adams came on the rush, jumped up, knocked that ball down. By the way, you want to talk about great players. Jamal Adams will be one of the top 5 defensive players in the league for many, many, many years. We can't get one down through here without a flag. It's crazy. Okay. So I guess there was no flag. All right. Who do we have in chat right now? Elohim, I know you're there. Legendary, I see you. Yeah, Jamal Adams, if he keeps playing the way that, yeah, absolute Hall of Famer. There's no question. That guy is a beast. That was a great pick. Jamal Adams. I tell you what, if Leonard Williams and Quinnen Williams develop like Jamal Adams did, oh, wow. 6-0, guys. 6-0 on a defensive touchdown. Just to give you some idea, right now, Sam Darnold is 7 for 10 for 60 yards. Le'Veon Bell has 7 carries for 32 yards. These are not the numbers I expected. Let's see some scores around the league. Let's see here. The Chiefs are winning 20-10 over Jacksonville, who is now without their starting quarterback for the rest of the game. So that's probably a done deal right there. Somehow the Miami Dolphins managed to put up a field goal against the Baltimore Ravens. I don't know what happened. Did Baltimore feel bad? Did they fall asleep? I know. Maybe they only put 9 men on the field. They must have done something to give Miami a chance to score. Minnesota has those 2 early touchdowns against the Falcons, so they're up 14-0. That's pretty good too. Washington is beating Philadelphia 17-0. Wow. Philadelphia is an awfully good team. Washington is not. So it's pretty wow. Excuse me. What are you guys thinking of that New England Pittsburgh game this year, this week? I'm thinking that's going to be a pretty good game. Jesus, stop these guys already. Luvu, that was a good tackle by Luvu on that one. He was trying to pop the ball out. He came down with his arm to try to rip the ball out. The guy held on to it. It was pretty good defense. Allen's getting a lot of protection here. I mean, even though he didn't get the ball, he could definitely have damaged the arm, have hurt the arm of the quarterback. It was a good swipe, a good tackle. Sammy Watkins has 2 touchdowns and 173 yards passing, receiving. I have Sammy Watkins on my bench in one league. I'm sure he's going to score me tons of points from the bench. You remember back in Jamal and Marcus May's rookie year that there was actually a time where Marcus May was going to be the better overall player. Really, I don't remember, but I could see that. When they got picked, everybody was surprised that we took 2 safeties. But I mean, strong safety and free safety are not the same position, even though everybody wants to lump them together. So yeah, it was really good shoring up the middle of our backfield, and boy, they both turn out to be good. Now we have the ball. We have the ball. Tell me, C.J. Mosley has another turnover. Tell me, C.J. Mosley has another turnover. I need to see this. I was too busy talking. Oh, it's a fumble. Bad snap. Mosley, defensive captain C.J. Mosley, has now gotten a fumble recovery and an interception return for a touchdown. How many people here vote right now that he'll probably be the defensive player of the week? I'm just going to go out and guess that C.J. Mosley is your defensive player of the week in the AFC. That's a pretty good result, judging that we had originally signed Anthony Barr and then he backed out of the contract, and then we got C.J. Mosley. I would say that turns out pretty good for us on that one. How would you? Okay, Oasis Vlogs, welcome by the way. Mosley is everywhere. Hopefully the Patriots lose. Yeah, no, you're right about that, legendary. Okay, so Oasis, you want to know how to watch the Jets in the UK? If you subscribe to the Jets app or the Jets NewYorkJets.com, they send out messages with different streaming options for their games. I think there's one I can't remember, but that's a pay service where you could subscribe and stream all of their games, but I'm not sure what it is because I don't have it. But I get the messages a lot, so I've read them. But if you check out the Jets website or their app, they especially get on when it's close to game day, they put out messages about viewing options for the game, and they include streaming options, and you'll be able they'll get you to where you can watch the games. Kirk Cousins with another touchdown. Woo. And Baltimore with another touchdown, 35-3. I hope the Dolphins lose by 70 today. Swear to God. I have another friend that's a Dolphins fan too, Craig. Craig, if you're out there watching, suck it. The Dolphins eat my ass. He always puts like stuff on my Facebook page with like a little boy pissing on a jet symbol and stuff, the Jets and the kids wearing Dolphin stuff. So I can say this to my friend. It's okay. All right, Le'Veon Bell. There we go. Let's open this game up a little bit, guys. Yes, we need a long drive. You're absolutely right. There's no question about whether or not we need a long drive. Where you going, buddy? All right. Oh, here we go again. Hand the ball off to Bell. Right back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, there's a lack of creativity here that I'm seeing in this offense. We need to see something, just a spark, anything, something different. That's the one thing I like about the Green Bay Packers with Aaron Rodgers. But they'll do a lot of dinks and dunks, handoffs, dinks and dunks. But every once in a while, he will fire the ball down the field 50 yards. Just take a shot. We have Robbie Anderson, by the way, who is lightning fast. Ball's deflected. 3-and-out is correct. But you have to remember, even though we went 3-and-out, this was still on a turnover, so we stopped a drive by the Bills and got them out of our end of the field and flipped the field position on them. So every little bit is a positive, especially when the only points that are on the board are defensive points. The Bills have not scored a single point today, so field position is absolutely crucial. There we go. All right, so the Bills start with the ball at the 19. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Let's take a look. Minnesota. Okay, so Minnesota's up 21-0. For all you Kirk Cousin fans, he's putting up big numbers. Big numbers. Matt Ryan fantasy owners are not having a good day. Julio Jones is earning all of his money for today. Doing nothing. Let's see what else we got. Jacksonville has scored a touchdown with their backup quarterback, so they're creeping. Oh no, a field goal. They're creeping up on Kansas City, so it's 20-13 in that game. Cleveland has a big 6 points against the Tennessee Titans, that big juggernaut that is supposed to be the Cleveland Browns. And I have to say hi out there to my friend Anthony, who is a big Browns fan at work, and I hope the Browns do well, just not as well as the Jets. But the Browns seem to be a little rusty in this first game as well. Sam Darnold so far, I think that I think it's a little bit weak. He's had a little weak effort tonight. I think that he could get rid of the ball a little bit more. I think he's taken too many sacks so far. His line has not given him a whole lot of time, but when he has had some time, he still has held the ball too long. He's not getting rid of the ball. I mean, if there's no options open, get rid of the ball. Just holding it and hoping somebody comes open is probably not the best idea. Either get rid of it or start running. So far, it's been a little bit of a weak effort from Darnold. I'm not saying he's been playing bad. He has not thrown an interception. He hasn't been wild with the ball or making poor decisions. It's just he's holding on to the ball too long and he's taking too many sacks. I think it'll come around. It's the first game of the season. This is the Bills have an outstanding defense, by the way. Haven't heard the name Ed Oliver too much. Shaq Lawson's been all over the field, but the Bills have an awfully good defense. So it's not like Sam Darnold is just having a bad practice day. He's playing an awfully good team. Please excuse me, guys. I'm having some sinus issues. Let's see here. Yeah, they haven't turned the ball over. Big Green, you missed the whole first half. Well, you haven't missed too much. We do have a pick six and a missed extra point. So, welcome to the Jets kicker situation. But you really haven't missed. There's been very little offense in the game. So, you're not. Hopefully, the second half will be better. and you'll have done yourself a great service by missing the first half. I mean, it's been exciting to watch the first half just because it's a new season, but if this was Game 6, I'd be like, Jesus, this is terrible. Yes, he missed an extra point. I am serious. I'm very sorry to tell you that, but yeah. But the funny thing is that Vedvik's kicks today have been good on kickoffs. Every one of them has gone back through the back of the end zone for a touchback, which is amazing. He's got a ton of leg. He just doesn't have any accuracy, and he's only been on the team for 7 days, so probably needs a little bit of practice. But an extra point's an extra point, no matter whose uniform you're wearing, right? I didn't. Don't be too worried yet. We'll see. I really want to see him line up for a field goal just to get it out of the way. Even if it's a 35-yard field goal, let's just put one on the board so he doesn't have to think about it, Yeah, Montgomery has not shown. He's played 2 downs and he's dropped both passes. All right, that's fantastic coverage right there. Trumaine Johnson he closed on that one like a rocket. He was there before the ball was. There was almost a pass interference. He got there so fast. Boom. Wow. What a great hit. The other thing is that every time they put Montgomery in, it's been a passing down. So, you don't want it to be where every time a guy comes in, what the team's, at least you can cut down half of the offensive plays. He better get a couple of handoffs just so that to keep the Bills defense honest, by the way. Oh! Henry Anderson almost. Oh. Wow. Henry Anderson was just about to lower the boom on Josh Allen right there. Oh, my God. Look at it. Oh, if he doesn't get rid of that ball right there, he's dead. That's too bad. John Brown. That's probably the longest play from scrimmage for the Bills today, too. Josh Allen got waxed. All right, there's 1:10 to go. Oh, Allen throws the ball away. That's grounding. He wasn't out of the pocket. That's intentional grounding. Wow. They didn't call that. All right, let's see here. I'm sorry, I'm going to catch up on some of the comments here. In my opinion, we can't get mad too much because the Bills have at least one a top 1 to 5 defense. Yeah, they do. Their defense is outstanding. There's no question about that. I'm saying that Darnold's having a slightly weak game, but he's playing against an awesome defense. What was he doing during the off? Yeah, it would be nice if we covered Beasley a little bit. There we go, baby. Neville Hewitt stepping up. Beautiful. Avery Williamson's replacement steps up and picks off the ball. Fantastic. Thank you, Neville. I appreciate it. I'm so glad to see it. Okay, it's the rush. Wow, he deflects it up in the air. Great concentration. That was an awesome defensive play right there. Look at that. That makes me feel better. You lose Avery Williamson for the season, and then everybody was worried about Hewitt, and there he is, just the right place at the right time. So that was fantastic. Split backs. That's what I want to see, too. I agree. I would love to see split back offense here. A couple of different looks. Darnold's just holding the ball. Okay. Crowder, baby. All right. Guys, I hate to say this to you, and I don't want to scare you, but we're just about in field goal range. Don't get nervous yet. It's first down. All right. Jets are doing great on turnovers. Now, even though we haven't capitalized on most of them, we did capitalize on one. But what are we up? 4 turnovers to none? It's looking really good. This is the first half, guys. This is the first half. How's that Jets defense looking? Now, I'm not saying the Bills offense is top of the line offense, but that Jets defense looking pretty good. It's hard to do better than 0 points. All right. All right, Sam. Show us what you can do here, buddy. What made you feel worse, Social? Wicked Social. What made you feel worse? What, the Avery Williamson thing? Which made you feel worse? Or getting close to field goal range? Come on. Right, Crowder again. TD or bust. Nobody wants to kick a field goal. Guys, listen. There is going to be a point in the season where we need to kick a field goal. At least let the guy do it when there's no pressure on. Just get it out of his head. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. I don't mean let him go out there and miss one. I'm talking about making it. Yep. Oh, you're nervous that we're getting near field goal range. I'm sorry. I don't mean to scare you. We can score a touchdown. I'll be okay with that. All right. Does anybody know of any top flight field goal kickers that are on the free agent market? All right, Sam. Come on. 2nd and 8. Let's go. 3-4 or 4-3. Greg Williams. Greg Williams is our defense is a 3-4 defense. We have 2 defensive ends and a nose tackle, which is why Quinton Williams isn't on the field all the time. You've got McClendon or Williams up the nose, and you've got Leonard Williams and Henry Anderson on the ends. That's our 3. That's our 3 up front. It's worked out pretty good today because Jenkins on the outside has come up with a really good rush. So it's actually been quite successful today. I wouldn't change a thing about our defense. I'll tell you that right now. I would add some cornerbacks, but the way they've played today, I wouldn't change anything. Is it just me, or is Jerry Hughes a gigantic human being? I mean, when Sam went to throw that ball, all he could see was Bill's upper deck. The upper deck portion of the Jet Stadium there, and Jerry Hughes all around. Crazy. What you making? Chili. Ah. Are you having dinner with us? Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, Val Holmes. Jenkins is suspenders. The blitz recognition. Yeah. What's she making? She's making chili. That's awesome. Thank you for the question. Big Green, that was funny. That was funny. We're actually having chicken piccata tonight. I'm not exactly sure what she's making the chili for. Her lunches or something. Oh, Jesus. How did he get not... Wow. Now, you know what? I don't know if you guys saw that play on TV or not, But the rush came up the middle and literally ran right past Darnold. That didn't even touch him. How did he not get killed there? The rush comes up the middle and goes right by him. Boom, just straight by him. Wow. All right. Guys, this is it. It's field goal time. Oh, I don't even know if I can watch. Are you having pulled chicken pot pie? I love chicken pot pie. Okay. All right, guys. I want to talk to you about food a whole lot, but it's field goal. We're about to kick a field goal, and I can't look at the phone. I can't look at the TV. I'm just going to look down, and I'm going to listen and pray. Okay. All right. We're going to wipe off the footballs. We got a minute. Is it good when every player from the Jets is coming over and patting him on the shoulder like, don't worry, we know you can do it. This is a big kick, guys. Going from 6 to 9 points, I don't need to tell you in a game of this that's this defensive is very important. This is going to be a 45-yard kick. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. He missed. You saw that, huh? Oh boy, guys. This is just that was a bad snap. Wow. Wow, guys. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Let me ask you guys a question. The next time the Jets have a Pro Bowl kicker and his contract is up, do you think he'll have a problem getting a contract extension from the Jets? I'm just curious. Whenever that may be, whenever we get a kicker that's a Pro Bowler again, is he going to have trouble getting a contract extension next time? Whew. Halftime, guys. Knowing the Jets, no. You have a lot of faith, legendary. Yeah. Greg Williams should be flipping out. Well, to be honest with you, Greg Williams, while he's probably pissed off that we can't score anything on offense, he's got to be the happiest guy in the stadium right now because he's winning this game. His defense has put up the only points on the board. So Greg Williams right now looks like the greatest show on earth. So if I was Greg Williams and I was walking into that locker room, I'd be walking in there like I was 10 feet fucking tall. Adam Gase, on the other hand, and his offense with Le'Veon Bell, Le'Veon Bell should have been in the end zone twice in the first half. There's no question. So we're not looking that great on offense. So anyway, all right. Vedvik was a desirable kicker, but you can see why he's bouncing around from team to team. It's not the leg. He's got plenty of leg. He could kick the ball literally almost the entire length of the field. The problem is up here and his accuracy. That is Vedvik's problem. That's why he hasn't stuck to a team. And quite honestly, Bertolette had the same problem. Bertolette had lots of leg, but he couldn't get it straight in his head. So we basically got rid of one and brought on another. So we're not there yet. Yeah, I mean I'm sure he's mad that he's not getting any support from the offense scoring. But if this game continues to go this way and the Jets end up winning, by the margin of one or two defensive plays, he's gonna be, the man. But yeah, I'm sure he's not thrilled about, his defense putting up a zero up there on the board, and still only being less than a touchdown ahead. because there's no support from the offense. There's no question that's not good. Hypnosis. They might need to try that. They might need to try the hypnosis. All right, guys. I tell you what, we're going to take a little bit of a break for halftime here. Okay. Why don't you guys go do what you got to do? Come back and meet me for the start of the third quarter here. We're going to take about a 10-minute break, and we'll be back and finish this game off. Hopefully, score some offensive points. Okay. Thank you guys so far. I really appreciate all of you being out there. I really appreciate it. It's been really nice. So, and thank you for the interaction. So, I will be back right at the start of the third quarter. So, you guys hang tight. All right, we're back. We're back. All right, so we got the ball. It's a touchback we had there, and we're ready to go again. Let's see. What did I miss while? Let's see here. First of all, I want to make sure you guys can still hear me, because I seem to manage to turn off the microphone every time. I think I can see it moving around there, so it looks like it's making it. Offside. Offside. All right, that's a good start.
Perfect shot.
I don't know why. All right. Very strange. My phone is behind our stream here. All right, here we go. 1st and 5. Let's go. Easy first down. Easy first down. Jamison Crowder. Crowder is going to be that reliable guy in the slot that he can always fall back on and get 5 yards with. It's so nice to have a guy that's just so reliably open enough to just dump that ball off on your check downs. You look for your long passes and your tight end, and you just check down, and Carter's always there. There's our tight end. Speaking of tight ends, Griffin decides to chime in for today. Hopefully, we're coming out of halftime with a little bit more of an offensive flavor. So let's see. What did I miss while we were going on with halftime here? Andrew Franks is available. Well, thank you very much. Okay, who else? Yes, everyone who's a Jets fan loves the fact that the Dolphins suck. And there's no question that Adam Gase loves it more than most. Okay, Le'Veon Bell twists and turns to pick up 7, so we're down to 3rd and 1. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Gase will make adjustments, and Bowles never did. It was amazing. It's like every team used to make adjustments against us last year, but we never made the adjustments. Isn't that incredible? It'd be nice to see something here. Okay, Bell goes in motion. That's new. Or was that Crowder in motion? That was Crowder in motion. See, now you see that's new. They had Crowder lined up in the backfield. He went split out in motion and ended up with a slot pass for the first down. Now that's new. That's something different. I'm glad to see something. All right. So is everybody back with me? Did everybody stick around for halftime? I appreciate that. Robbie Anderson. They call that incomplete. I thought that was a nice catch. All right. Let's see where we're at. So right now, Darnold is 12 for 19 for 95 yards. That needs to get better. Bell has 44 yards. That's not. Plus he's got 49. He's got 5 yards receiving. That's not going to be what he wants to go in and have a press conference with about his first game back. We need to see a lot of yards out of Bell and Darnold this half. Robbie Anderson was coming across wide open. Wide open. Did you see the rush up the middle on Darnold, though? That was Ed Oliver, by the way. That was Ed Oliver. You know, when just before Darnold let go of the ball, he saw this big white streak coming towards him. Very large person. Those Bills defense is stacked, isn't it? Just the mere fact that we're hanging in there and moving the ball, this defense is really, really good. Oh, fuck. Okay. Khalil getting a little handsy. They declined that one, so it doesn't really matter. The Browns are losing at halftime, people. The Browns are losing at halftime to the Titans. All right. 3rd and 10. We need to throw the ball. Let's get it down the field. This pass rush is going to be coming after him right here. How many guys are going to rush? How many guys? Everybody. Throw the fucking ball. You kidding me? Well, that resulted in the 4th sack for the Buffalo Bills. Not so good. The left side of our offensive line, they've actually been good. I don't think that, well, on this one was a jailbreak. Everybody got crushed on this last sack. But overall, the left side of the offensive line has been pretty solid. Brian Winters has gotten destroyed on the right side. Shell has, I haven't heard his name called, but right there on that rush just now, I noticed him running backwards, chasing after the guy he was supposed to be blocking. So that's probably a bad thing, right? Okay, stop the ball. Beautiful. Lachlan Edwards with a perfect punt. That ball landed at the 2, bounced up, and came straight back down at the 2. What a great punt. So, when Lachlan Edwards makes the Pro Bowl, are we going to let him go in free agency too? I mean, as of right now, he could probably drop kick a few field goals, right? Yes. The right side is struggling. That's correct. The left side has been good. The left side containing Beecham, Osemele, and then Khalil in the middle. That they have been good. Next draft, if we pick a right tackle and a right guard and a center, first 3 rounds, I'll be okay with that. Spend the money on the guys in free agency to pick up receivers and running backs and draft those linemen. Okay. On the flip side of the ball, Josh Allen has had a decent day, 15 to 23 for 141 yards passing. 2 interceptions, not very good. The Jets haven't given him much but short mid-range passes, and that's what he's taken. And most of them have been decent passes, and some of them have been intercepted. He's the leading rusher for his team, which is never good. He's got 8 carries for 27 yards, which means the Jets have been chasing him out of the pocket all day, which is really good. Jamison Crowder has 6 receptions for 53 yards as our leading receiver, so that's pretty good. I wouldn't mind if Robbie Anderson was our leading receiver with 125 yards receiving and a touchdown, but you take what you get. Yes, Trent Williams can play anywhere on the line. I would put him directly out there on right tackle. No, actually, to be honest with you, I would probably put him at left tackle and move Beecham over to right tackle, but Trent Williams is perfectly able to move to play the right side. And boy, would he be a great addition. That's almost a safety. Almost a safety. They're going to give him the 1 yard line. Oh, safety! Woo-hoo-hoo! There's the 2 points, folks. Thank you very much. Now we've got our extra points. Wow. The Jets' defense is just unfucking believable against the run. He couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Wow. Just blink. They're going to review this. How do they not review that? How do they not review that? Leonard Williams pushed right up the middle. Leonard Williams was a beast. That was very nice. I don't know if that's going to hold up. Wow. Greg Williams for president. Wow. Frank Gore has nowhere to go. He is crushed. Look at that. The Bills line, the entire line moves backwards 2 yards. Wow. That's incredible. I really don't know if that's going to hold up as a safety, but I sure hope it does. By the way, Brian Poole is the guy who got credit for the tackle and the safety. So there's a. It looks like it's going to hold up, guys. Looks like we're going to keep that safety. That's outstanding. Just outstanding. Just nowhere to go. You know, the Jets defense does not get credit for being this good. It just doesn't. Because we're kind of weak on cornerback, no one will ever include our defense in the top 5, but we have an unbelievable defense. All right, here comes our free kick. Thank you for the 2 points, Buffalo. Here we go. All right, so Berrios, there's your Berrios sighting. If anybody you wanted to see Braxton Berrios return a kick, there it was. Nothing too special, but he controlled the ball, moved it 10 yards. I'll take it. Legendary, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, Darnold's got the ball. We're starting off on the 40. Let's see if we can do anything better than the last 10 possessions. See, now he's doing quick passes and screens. Now, that's a wide receiver screen. That was a design screen. And it actually got us, 8-9 yards. I mean, there's only so many times a game you could run that before you end up giving up a pick 6. But at least it's something to move the ball and avoid this giant rush that the Bills are bringing. We got to mix in a bunch of screens. If they're going to keep bringing 8 guys, we've got to put up screens. All right, there's Bell with the first down. So there we go. Very nice. All right. Okay, so we need to get Bell about 45 more yards rushing here, put up a respectable 100 for the game. But this is a good start to the second quarter, to the second half. I mean. All right. So now we're in Buffalo territory and we're moving again. Ugh. God, you know this running up the middle stuff. I don't know what's so bad about swinging Bell out to outside to try a little bit of a sweep end run. Something that's not up the middle. A toss to the outside. Get him away from the front line. All right, 2nd and 10. There we go. Crowder again. Crowder with 8 yards. Crowder the guy's like a comfy pillow, man. I mean, he's great to have there. You can always rely on him. Okay, what they're calling on the flag? Personal foul. All right. Roughing the passer. We'll take a little extra 15. Thank you. Just don't hurt my man's knees. Don't hurt my man's knees. Jordan Phillips. Ooh, Jordan Phillips, keep screaming. We'll get another 15 and you get thrown out of the game. Jordan Phillips screaming at the referee. Keep doing it, buddy. You're the one who hit Darnold in the knees, dumbass. So now we're at the 24, first down. If we get up nice and cozy and end up with a field goal, oh God, no, I don't want to make anybody nervous. I'm not saying those words. Field something. I'm not saying that. Crowder. All right, come on. Do a little streak, a little end around. There we go. Oh! Whew. All right, he got 4 yards and he earned them. That was 4 yards the hard way. Whew. Crowder needs to go off for a concussion check. Wow. Milano just cleaned his clock. He said, "Get to the ground, son." Whew. I can tell you right now that Crowder is a strong person, because if I was hit that way, I would still be laying there. Timeout. All right, timeout. Yeah, he did. He really did. He should have been stopped for a loss, and he ended up with a 4-yard gain. That was a great run, but he paid for it with that hit. Like I was saying, if somebody had ever hit me that way, they would have to drive the little truck onto the field with the little spatula, and scoop me up and take me to the place with the doctors. All right, guys. I can't tell you how big that safety was. 8-0 is a big difference from 6-0. This is, it's scary that we have to be talking about this because we haven't put any offensive points up on the board, but that 2 points means a lot. Ingram today has 2 touchdowns against the missing defense of Miami. All right, Darnold, 2nd and 6. He's got some time. There we go. Bell. Now that's what we're talking about. Swinging the pass out to Bell. This is what we need to do to open up the offense. This is what we're looking for. So now it's a first down. I think we're inside the 10 to the 9. Yeah, we're at the 9. Swing pass out to Bell in the flat. Wide open. 1st and goal. We need to get Le'Veon Bell in the end zone, guys. He has to score. We need Le'Veon Bell in the end zone. Here we go. Okay, Bell down to the 4. 2nd and goal from the 4 now. DeCito, you're right. You're right. They're not respecting him in the passing game. They're not respecting anything in the passing game because their rush has been so good. But if we can get him out there for some swing passes, we'll avoid those sacks and we'll make yardage. That's exactly what we're doing. That's perfect. That's the kind of play we're looking for. Oh, Darnold. Oh, baby! That was sick what Darnold just did. It looked like a designed bootleg. And he almost got crushed. And he just takes the ball down and just throws it right to a wide open Ryan Griffin. Now, they're complaining that he was over the line of scrimmage when he threw the ball. I don't know. But that was sick what Darnold just did. The line of scrimmage is the 4. So that's a perfectly good pass. That was a wide open touchdown. The line of scrimmage was the 4-yard line. Darnold threw that from the 6. That was perfect. You know what? I don't know if that was a design play or if that was just Darnold making something out of nothing. But, dude, that was strong. That was a great play from Darnold. That was a highlight reel play from Darnold. Wow. Ryan Griffin's going, are all touchdowns in the NFL this easy? Oh, they're saying a lineman was downfield? Well, okay. Let's see. That we'll have to watch the replay for. I hope that's not the case. I mean, how downfield can they be? The line of scrimmage was the 4. Were the linemen at the 1? We'll see. We'll see. Is that a reviewable call? A lineman downfield? An eligible receiver downfield? Is that reviewable? I know that pass interference and stuff like that's reviewable. but I'm not sure if that call is. Because if that's not reviewable, they can review this play all they want, even if they see that. If that's not covered under the reviewable plays, they can't call a new penalty out of that. So yeah, that one will be interesting. I'll have to find out about that. We'll find out when they come back from commercial, but that's an interesting argument there. I don't know if they can have that particular thing reviewed. What else do we have here? Oh, Baltimore just put another one on Miami. It's 48-10. Who the hell? Who the hell on Baltimore's defense gave up 10 points to Miami? That's like Alabama giving up a touchdown to my high school. By the way, my high school, Hackensack High. Shout out to Hackensack, Bergen County. Yeah, I thought it was only pass interference also that they could review like this. I don't know what they're reviewing. If it's pass interference, or if I think that they can review if he was over the line on a pass, but he was even close to being over the line. It looks like they're down there getting ready to kick an extra point, if I'm not mistaken, from what I can see from the aerial view here. By the way, anybody go out to MetLife and catch any preseason games this year? How's the stadium looking? I want to see Powell. Powell's inactive today. Powell was declared inactive today. They only have two running backs, only two active running backs for the game today. What did they call? They called a penalty. What was the penalty? They called pass interference. Who on who? Where was the pass interference? Would they call a pick, even though he didn't touch anybody? That's a shame. That was an amazingly good play by Darnold, by the way. I don't care whether it got called back or not. That was incredible. Stuff one in their ass right now. Just take it to the house. Crowder again. Let's see. Big Green. I went to Hackensack High. Did you walk across the bridge from east to the West Wing for graduation? I went across the bridge. Our graduation was in the field where the track is, where the stands are. I don't remember if we walked across the bridge during graduation, but I used to walk across the bridge every day for classes. But yeah, when did you go to Hackensack High? Big Green, when did you go? Come on, baby. There's a touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, baby. Actually, it turns out good. I feel bad for Ryan Griffin because that was a fantastic touchdown to him. But we needed a Le'Veon Bell score, so I'll take this any day. All day. And we're going to go for two. We're going for two. At 14, really? We're going for two? Going for two. We're up 14, so obviously going up to 15 would be the right thing to do here, correct? Kicking the 1 point would be correct. So the going for two part is because we're not happy with our kicker, or we're not confident in our kicker, right? Is that what you guys think? Oh boy. Run, baby, run! Throw the motherfucker! Yes! Wow! Le'Veon Bell! Just, wow. Darnold floats one into the end zone. And Bell comes down with it for the 2-pointer. Holy shit balls, that was amazing. What a throw. I mean, Darnold was running for his life. Look at how perfect that throw is. Just the right arc, right over the defender. That was incredible. Wow. Wow. That's sick, boys. That was sick. All right, now we're happy. We came out of halftime and we actually made a positive change at halftime. Our coach has made the proper positive change. I'm still really worried about the kicking situation, but it's working out. It's working out. We got a safety and a 2-point conversion. It should be 14 to nothing, and 16 to nothing. Jets. All right. And Vedvik still kicks the ball right out of the end zone for a touchback. I mean, if this guy could get his head straight and kick a field goal straight, he'd be a Pro Bowler. I mean, this guy's got a leg that's just unbelievable. It's a shame that he can't be accurate. All right, let me catch up on some chat. Yes, Sam is God. You got that right. Sam looks just that was incredible. And Le'Veon Bell, thank God he got the ball, man. Outside the outside bridge. Yeah, the bridge that goes across the road. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It was there when I was going to school, of course. You went from 2004 2008. Big Green, thank you for being here. I went to Hackensack High School, and the bridge, by the way, went across the street just like it does today. Back when I went to high school, from 1985 to 1989. So it's good to know you, my brother. Let's see. Yes, that kicker is double shit. Shit. You're right, Fernando. Open that playbook up, Case. Let Sam shine. That's what I'm saying. Let him. They're holding him back. We should be winning this game by 28, 30 points. They're holding Darnold back in this game. Just let him go. Gave the defense a breather. That's the truth. We needed that rest because they have been unbelievable today. Just like last year's Bills game. I don't know which one. Didn't we get crushed in Buffalo? So, yeah, I guess you're talking about the one in MetLife. Offense and defense both scored. They've both scored 8. You're absolutely right. The offense, that's incredible. That's a really good point. Big Green, you're right. The offense and defense have both scored 8 points today. That's incredible. I'd like to look that up and see when the last time that happened. Harvard, Yale, 1931. All right. If we just run the clock out, hold these guys like we've been doing, they're not running. What's their rushing total? I mean, what is the Bills' complete rushing total for this game? I got to look this up. Let's see. The team stats for the Bills for this entire game. Total plays, total yards, rushing. The Bills have 56 total rushing yards today. The Jets only have 58, so I shouldn't talk, but we have the points and they don't. So the Jets defense has been absolutely stifling. 4 turnovers. The Bills are actually beating us in total yards because of all the dinks and dunks that Allen has been throwing. They've got more yards than us, 185 to 174. I'm telling you. Let's see. Yeah, mostly Josh Allen. You're right. Josh Allen is their leading rusher, 27. He's got at least half of their rushing yards. You're absolutely right. Good observation. Oh, C.J. Mosley almost cometh up with another interception. How great would that be if C.J. Mosley had just intercepted that ball? He's already Defensive Player of the Week. Could you imagine? Yeah, legendary. Have you seen a guy just dominate a game like C.J. Mosley's dominating this game? It's incredible. Do a little advertising for Coca-Cola. I'm not a paid advertiser. I just drink Coca-Cola. What do you say, guys? Get me a sponsorship. I'll drink Big Red, and I'll end up like, I'll do it for the Bucks. I'll do it for you guys. Uh, see now, there's a case right there on that last play. That's a good case where you see the Buffalo Bills offensive line holding up really, really well for Josh Allen, especially on his blind side. He ends up with a nice 10-yard pass to the sideline. He had plenty of time to throw the ball, delivered a good pass. The Jets have not, the Jets have definitely been in his face most of the game. Deshaun Jackson has been playing great today. Holy crap. So the Eagles have come back on the Redskins. What a shock. It's a shame. Look at this. Rushing nowhere. Loss of 3. They literally can't run the ball anywhere. Neville Hewitt on the penetration there. By the way, Neville Hewitt is definitely living up to what I had been saying, which was he's more than adequate fill-in for Williamson, for Avery Williamson. A lot of people were worried about it, but that guy has been developing very quietly on the Jets for the last couple of years, and he's looking really good today. Frank Gore has 7 rushes for 8 yards. Wow. No, nice. Fabulous. C.J. Mosley again. Mosley in deep coverage down the middle. And that ball actually hit him in the back. Now that's where I would have expected to see Jamal Adams, but Jamal Adams peeled off with the outside receiver, and C.J. Mosley ran straight down the middle to get back to cover the middle of the field and didn't even know the ball was coming and knocked it away. Now, a lot of times when you don't look back for the ball, they'll call pass interference, but he didn't make any contact with the receiver, so there's no interference to call. Allen pulls it down and goes to run. Oh, throws it off the bad foot and almost gets picked by May. He should have thrown the ball when he was going to throw it. When he pulled it down and ran, you knew it was going to be a bad pass because he was going to throw off the back leg. He pulls it down, starts to run, and throws off of his back leg, and instantly Marcus May should have had that interception. How many turnovers would we have had if we didn't miss interceptions and get them called back by bullshit plays? All right, here's a field goal attempt. How far is this one going to be? A 43? Okay, so they made their 43. That's too bad we didn't get a shutout in Greg Williams' first game. Could you imagine what the press conference would be like? Greg Williams' press conference would have been like this. He'd have been like, yeah, defense was pretty good. There's a lot of things we could improve on. I'm pretty sure we can get them to give us points. They can get negative points, So I'm sure we can improve on a bunch of things. But otherwise, they did pretty good. Would have been 7 turnovers? You're right, Legendary. I think you're right. And it should be. At least it should be that number. That penalty was bullshit. May should have caught that ball. Yeah, you're right. I'm going with the hat backwards right now. Oh, boy. Big Green, did I lose you? My Hackensack boy. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been to Hackensack High School now. So we had the that building over there where the pool is, and then there's that patio, and that was right at the base of the first building where you'd go upstairs and go across the bridge to the other side of the road to the field side. I don't know how much the school has changed. It might not be anything like I'm describing to you anymore. But yeah, I played baseball and football at high school there. Always our up against our rival Teaneck. Played against some pretty good competition. Teams like Don Bosco and things like that there. Anyway, let's see here. CJ Mosley dropped an interception. Yeah. Why hasn't Q been played that much? You know what? Q has played, and he almost got in there for a couple of sacks. He's put some pressure on the ball. He hasn't played as much as I'd like, but he's been in there. I've noticed him quite a few times in there. So he is playing, but McClendon has been playing great. McClendon, if you recall, got the first fumble recovery of the game. So it's hard to take out people who are producing. We only have so many spots to play. That's why everybody wanted us to go back to 3-4 so that Q could get on the field all of the downs. But I would say that the 3-4 is working pretty well. All right. Let's see if Barrios can return one or. I'm sorry, is it Cannon today or Barrios? I think Cannon's not active, or is he active? Out the back of the end zone. All right. Well, if this next drive goes something like the last one, we should be able to pretty much put the game away. Just use up about 8 minutes of the clock, drive the ball down the field. If they're not going to let Bell run up the middle, swing the pass out to the outside. Let's just get him involved on every play. Here we go. Sweep to the outside. Little sweep. I'll take it. 5 yards. That's what I'm saying. Let's run to the outside. The Bills are just too stacked up the middle. Let's see. I'm gonna catch up here. Quinn Williams looks really good. Yeah, he does. Graduated a year before I was born. Thank you for making me feel older than I already feel. Oh, all right. Montgomery actually ran with the ball once, so they don't always think it's a pass. Um, so let's see. We still have a pool and Teaneck and Don Bosco. Yeah, yeah. Good. The pool's still there. That's good because that was a really nice thing for a high school to have a beautiful indoor heated pool. The place was really nice. They don't use it nearly as much as they should for the students. Um, all right, where are we at? All right, Sam, 3rd and 3. Let's get this first down. Oh, there we go. Come on, Bell. First down. There we go. There we go. There we go. Just ball control, boys. Ball control. Run that clock. Okay, so what was the question? Oh yeah, so I graduated before you were born. But I was born and raised in Lower East Side, Manhattan. I grew up on the Lower East Side, Second Street and Avenue D, near Gus's Pickles, and we moved over to New Jersey for when I went to high school. All right, that's getting nowhere. Maybe 1 yard on that. Cause a fumble. Play action. Deep to Edison. Where do I live now? Good question. I currently live in Texas. I live in Fort Worth, Texas, which is I'm here because this is where my job is. But I would love to be back on the East Coast. We'll get back as often as I can, but live and work in Fort Worth, Texas. And it's weird. There's not one of them that talks like me. And none of them know what a cup of coffee is. And I'm still trying to look for y'all, whoever that is. It was in Houston, Lower East Side. Yeah. Now, Fernando, you were saying you were in Houston, or you were on Houston in the Lower East Side. There's I don't. Which do you mean? Houston Street on the Lower East Side, or in Houston, Texas? Robbie Anderson fighting for the ball. Beautiful. All right, so we're gonna punt. Let's run that clock, boys. Run that clock. Almost used up the rest of the third quarter, which is fine by me. Houston Street. Okay. That's a big green. If I'm delayed, it's because your stream is ahead of mine, so I had to pause in order so you don't ruin it for me. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to ruin it for anybody. I apologize. It's true. I don't realize the delay here. Usually, I'm behind everybody because if you're watching it on TV, it's happening, and then I'm saying it on the stream, and then a few seconds later, it comes out on the stream. So usually, I can't ruin it for anybody. Only you guys can ruin it for me by typing in the chat and telling me what's happening before it happens. So that hasn't happened today. So it's unusual for me to be ahead of what you guys are viewing. So I apologize if I'm ruining what's going on to anybody. Bet they don't know what Taylor Ham is. I live in Saratoga. And they don't know what it is. That's true. That's a good point. They don't know what a lot of things are out here. Bring out the kicker. All right, let's catch up. Where are we at here? 52-10, Baltimore over Miami. What is that? The halftime score? Oh, that's the end of the third quarter. Don't worry, people. Baltimore still has a chance to cover the spread. If I was a Vegas odds maker, I would have put the spread at 70. They're only up by 42, but there's a whole quarter left to go. Minnesota is up on Atlanta 28-0, still pitching a shutout against Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. That's incredible. Cleveland is still losing to Tennessee. And, if you play Madden 20, try beating the Cleveland Browns in Madden 20. It's virtually impossible. They are that good. So, yeah. Sometimes people are just a little too hype on a team, right? Oh, you're going through Reddit. That's why I see. I see. I get you. Well, I don't mean to jump ahead and ruin it for you. I apologize. Feel free to mute me whenever you have to. Uh, I'm just rambling on anyway. All right, Laughlin's kicking the ball from about the 30. He can definitely kick the ball inside the 30 to the Bills. Look at that punt. All the way to the 15. That's fantastic. We've definitely played field position today, guys. Definitely played field position. Hey, how many people out there think C.J. Mosley's earning his paycheck? I'm just curious, since a lot of people thought we paid way too much money to get him. I'm just curious. Any of you think he's earning his paycheck today? By the way, ESPN has the game probability of the Jets winning at 94.7%. Which is not bad. How's your fantasy teams doing? You guys doing good on fantasy today? Not if you had Baker Mayfield. Although I do have Odell Beckham Jr. in one league. Now that he's no longer on the Jets, he's available for me to put on my teams. I have very few rules in fantasy sports. I'm not allowed to own a Giant or a Patriot. Sometimes that's tough, especially when the value is there. And I have to admit that there has been at least one time when I've selected one in the draft only because the value was so good and then traded them. I would never start the season with them. It's nice. It was nice going into this season having Odell Beckham Jr. on one of my teams because he's fun to watch. Haven't been able to keep him on my team due to the ban on horrible, shitty teams players. You paused my stream, so we're even. Good. Hopefully it's stays that way. All right, guys. It's getting down to crunch time here. Fourth quarter. Seeing fours now. Fourth quarter time. Let's see if we can hold this. We're up by 2 scores. 13 points. It's a 2-score game. I'm okay with that clock, clock running, boring kind of ball management right now. Just run that clock. CJ Mosley did they say he has a groin injury? Is that what they just said? I need to hear that again. Huh. Okay. I don't like that. CJ Mosley injures his groin. I hope doesn't become something that lingers. That's not good. The way he's played today. Damn it. Devin Singletary finally breaks out for a run. Bad timing on that one. You have Baker and Darnold? Not a good day. Sorry, man. Don't worry. Baker is going to have a good year. This doesn't look. The game's not over yet. Today's in the third quarter. He's got another quarter. I wonder if he's gotten anywhere with some yardage on the ground. He might add to your team there. But even if he doesn't throw a lot today, he could still rush for 50, 60 yards, add 5 or 6 points, and make it look respectable. So all of a sudden, we're giving up giant swaths of yardage to the Bills the second C.J. Mosley sits on the bench. Where's that? What's with the cushion, Tremaine? You afraid you're going to get beat deep? Jesus. How much cushion does the guy need? Sammy Watkins has 198 yards and 3 touchdowns. Thank God I have him on my bench. Uh-oh. Oh! Should have been a sack. Damn it. All right. We got to tighten this up, guys. 2nd and 4. Clock's running, but they're moving. What's Gase's record for being up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter? I don't know. I'm afraid to look. He was the coach of the Dolphins. He could have been up by 10 scores. The Singletary cat, man, he swings outside. He's lightning. I don't know why they're still running the ball with Frank Gore. Frank Gore, celebrated his 74th birthday. He had to put the cane down to cut the cake. And they got this kid Singletary who's just lightning fast. Finally hand him the ball 2 times. He's gotten them more yardage than they did all game. 35 yards rushing this drive for Singletary. Hit him. Now all of a sudden everything's to Singletary, right? It's like the Bills just found out that they had a guy named Singletary who could really play football, and they haven't used him all game. By the way, I'm curious. Is the stream lagging a lot, or is it pretty smooth to you guys? If you guys let me know if you see a lot of lag in the stream, I'm just curious. Look at this. Singletary is carving us up on this drive. The fuck? No, he cut it back, you dumbass, because Jamal Adams was on the outside and would have killed him. Just because you can't see it in the picture. These announcers are stupid. Stop him. Stop him! Jesus Christ. That's not good, guys. We got a whole quarter of this to go. Somebody better fix Mosley's groin. That ball never crossed the goal line. He had that ball behind his back. His feet crossed the goal line, but the ball didn't cross the goal line. I'd review that. Okay. Gigantic holes, yeah. They should know it's going to Singletary now. You think? I mean, come on. I'm fine. Okay, good. I'm not lagging too much. That's good. I'm glad. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. All right. Hey, guys. We got, 10 more minutes? 10 minutes. We just gave up our 1 touchdown cushion. We really need to batten down the hatches here. We need a long drive, and we need to come up with some points. I hate to say it, but if we don't come out of this next drive without 3 points, the way the Bills looked on that last one is not good. It's a shame too because the Jets' defense was so stifling. It's sucky to see it give it up like this, and the stat line isn't going to reflect how good the Jets were for 3 quarters. You want me to Google Gase's record? I'm afraid to. Why don't you? If you know it, go ahead and tell me. But I'm afraid. I don't want to find out. Really, I don't want to find out what his record is up 2 scores. You sound like you know though, so feel free to tell me. So much for all plays are reviewable. Yeah, all Jets plays are reviewable. How long have you been a fan? You should know. That doesn't go our way, man. Take a look at the screen here real quick. Yeah. Yeah, they should be. That should have been reviewed. I really don't. I really don't think that he put the ball behind his back and went over the goal line with his feet. I really didn't see the ball break the plane. But it doesn't matter now. All right, come on. So you gonna kick a ball through the end zone again? Yep, back of the end zone. It's a joke, man. These guys, they kick every ball through the end zone. It's exactly what the NFL wants. No kick returns. God forbid somebody might have a concussion. It's football. They get paid $13 million a year. They're allowed to hit each other. It's just the way the game is. All right, Sam. We need a nice slow drive for some points. Has anybody noticed the size of that defensive line on the Bills? It's just massive. And get back to the line of scrimmage at least. All right. Okay, we got 2 yards out of that. And once again, Ty Montgomery is in the game for a passing down. Jeez. Crowder. Now 3rd and 5. I'm looking for that swing pass out to Bell. Little slant over the middle. Just anything. Little dump off. 5 yards. Crowder's in the backfield again. There's that same set. So now he swings out. They're looking for the slant across the middle. And they're waiting for it. And he still gets the first down. It's the same play they ran in the first half when Crowder was in the backfield. And then he swung out to the slot. And he just took 2 steps and turned around and got 5 yards. It's the same exact play. And they were waiting for it. And he still got the first down, which is incredible. I agree. Split backs would be great because then there's an option. The defense is off guard. They don't know who to watch. It gives you more chances. And you can pass or run. I totally agree with split back set. God damn it. Jets got it. Okay. Almost an interception there. These damn Bills. What are they? Collectively, what are they? 8 feet, 400 pounds? Boom. Look at that. Ryan Griffin, instead of catching the ball, maybe knock it down next time, idiot. Lose 3 yards. It's a great reaction by Griffin. Try knocking it down to the ground so we don't lose yardage. Here we are again, running it up the middle on 2nd and 13. Come on. Just annoying. Crowder split out. What are they going to do now? Same play. What the hell? That's the third time they've run that play with Crowder. Here we go to punt. We took 4 minutes off the clock. Micah Hyde back to. Come on. You've been running what the slant receiver screen on Madden. The wide receiver screen. You tear them up. I like the halfback screen on Madden. That wide receiver screen I don't seem to be too successful with. But even on Madden, the defenses learn it after you run it a few times, and they guard it every time. And that's the computer. All right. All right, guys. Our win probability went from 94.7 to 77.6, by the way. It's not trending in the right direction. All right, guys. Let's get down to crunch time. Our offense has definitely not played up to par, but that Bills defense has been staggeringly good. Of course, the Jets defense has been equally as good, better actually. So this has been a game of the defenses for sure. I have to think that our offense will play better going forward in the season. Get better, but there was a high expectation coming into the season that our offense would be better than it used to be. And it used to be pretty fucking bad. Watching the Jets play offense for the last 5 years has been painful to say the least. So, this year I was really looking forward to actually scoring and running and moving the ball around. This has not been a great first game for that, especially with Le'Veon Bell. Jamison Crowder has been outstanding. The man has 11 catches for 85 yards. If you're in a PPR league, I would snatch him up fast. He is going to score you a ton of points, especially since Chris Herndon isn't there to be the check down receiver. So Crowder is going to just rack him up. Those PPR leagues, he's got 11 catches so far today. And he has a couple of runs. He's a couple of jet sweeps. Devin Singletary. Here we go again, guys. Okay, listen. If we don't do a better job of covering the Singletary guy, this is going to turn out very badly for us. 5.5 minutes left to go in this game. And this guy, Singletary, in the last 2 series, has more offense than both teams put together. There we go. There we go. Get that pressure in Allen's face. 3rd and 2. Hey guys, just out of curiosity, who are you betting that they go to on this down? What player are the Bills going to get the ball to on this down? Do you think John Brown? Maybe no. Frank Gore? Or Devin something. Singletary is swung out wide, by the way. He's in one-on-one coverage at the top of the screen. Josh Allen run it's a bootleg. So they use Singletary as a decoy at the top of the screen on single coverage. Very interesting. And they get the first down. Very interesting. So that was a decoy Singletary on a bootleg sweep. Wow. Singletary, by the way, has 4 carries for 70 yards. Wow. Oh! Whoa! I don't know. Oh, thank God he didn't catch that. Miles Jack was ejected from the Kansas City game. I wonder what happened there. Hey, just so you guys know, I don't know if you guys are watching this game on TV or not, but our defensive line knocked one of their offensive linemen, directly on his back. That was beautiful. I don't know how Josh Allen didn't get sacked there, but that, that was incredible. Reverse pancake. God damn. 20 yards to Zay Jones. That was good coverage, too. There's nothing we could do about that. Okay. Guys, we need to turn over or something. We need this ball. Oh, great. Pool's hurt. We can't lose a cornerback here, guys. Huh. You know, they just showed a commercial on TV for Facebook where a father and daughter go to a bunch of games in New York, and they're going to Met games and Yankee games, and when they go to Met games, they're wearing Mets clothing, and when they go to Yankees games, they're wearing Yankees clothing, and they're trying on different shirts and stuff. How many people from the New York area root for both teams? Like nobody. You know, I've never seen that. Who made this commercial? Some Californian? So if you're trying to make a commercial that connects with the New York people, you should have them say dress up in Mets outfit, go to the Met games, and then like burn the Yankees clothes or a flag or something, or vice versa, whichever team you root for. Then you'd be like like the New York fans. All right, check some stuff out here. See what we're doing. Looks good. You guys enjoying everything? Anything I can do that's different? All right. Haven't seen anybody talk in a while. You guys still there, or did my stream on my chat line get stuck? Facebook is an echo chamber. Yeah, that's a good point. It was a great commercial if you weren't from New York. It's pretty funny. All right. Brandon Roman, thank you for the subscription. By the way, I heard the noise, but I didn't see it. You know, it's got this little notification noise that it makes, so I heard it. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. I had to look for it. I'm not used to it. Thank you. What do they call? What do they whistle now? False start? Yeah. There you go. False start. Moving back. Communist Cali. That's the truth. Anytime you want to spend $16 million on a 2-bedroom house with a half an acre lot and have 6 families live on your front lawn in tents, go to California. All right, here we go. Jailbreak up the middle. Come on, boys. All right. Singletary's mad that he only got 7 yards. Facebook is headquartered there, is it? Yeah, I guess it is, right? What's his name? Kid that started Facebook. I can't even remember his name anymore. That's where he's from. Wouldn't he go? He went to. Didn't he started at Harvard? All right. God damn it. There's a flag. There's a flag. There's a flag. Please God. Please God. Please be against the Bills. Oh. Pass interference on us. Good. They still got touchdown. Guys, this is not a good trend. I don't know if any of you noticed that on the replay. You got the Jets cheerleaders down there. As soon as he catches the ball for the touchdown, they all like wave their arms in the hand for their little design dance. So it looks like they're cheering for him, which is great. Hauschka, who knows how to kick the ball between the two uprights, gets a point. And we're down by 1 with 3 minutes to go. Fabulous. It's very disappointing for the Jets defense, guys. Very disappointing. And it's not their fault, really. They were put in a bad position. Our offense was just so weak all game. And then when C.J. Mosley went down with an injury, opened us wide up. We need to use almost all of these 3 minutes to get down and score the winning points, because if the Bills get the ball back, there will be no stopping them. So we need to use 3 minutes and go down and score some points. Well, guys, we knew that the kicker was going to cost us some games. We just didn't think it was going to be the very first game. But we knew, even in the videos that I did, I said that the kicker situation was likely to cost us 2 to 3 games this season. Now, I don't want another kickoff out of the back of the end zone, as if anybody cared. It doesn't mean the game is over, guys. And, we could drive down, by the grace of God, kick a field goal. And then we'll say, look, our kicker won the game. So, got to have some faith. But, yeah, it's not and he's practicing, his heart out. It'd be funny. You hear Vedvik is out for the game with a pulled groin. He was practicing too much on the sidelines, rolling around on the ground with a pulled groin. All right, guys, it's time to give Darnold the wheel and just let him do what he does. There's no more conservative play calling. Crowder for 5, and that's a head hit. They didn't call that, but that was a helmet to helmet hit right there. That was a helmet to helmet hit. It's gonna come down. You guys, it's gonna. I know it's probably coming down to a field goal. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Look, there's another screen to Crowder. He's short of the first down. Hey, by the way, Baker Mayfield did throw for 285 yards and a touchdown, even though he does have an interception. It's not terrible fantasy numbers, by the way. So Tennessee is winning 36-13. Beckham has 71 yards, no touchdown. There's flag. He ran him over. That should have been a flag. Robbie Anderson got run over. Oh my goodness! Look at all these people. You know, if Darnold had just pulled the ball down and run, he could have gotten the 1 yard for the first down. Duxitos, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You saw the same thing I did. He could have just pulled that ball down and run for the 1 yard and slid. It was wide open field in front of him. Not saying that he had to only run for 1 yard. He could have run for 5 to 10 yards right there and slid, but it was there for him. Oh boy! All right. You want to go for it on 4th down, Big Green? Toss to Bell. All right. Toss to Bell. I'm down with that. 4th and 1 on our own 34-yard line. You know, who would have said going into the beginning, going into the beginning of the third quarter that we would be in this situation? But our inability to score for the whole first half has put us here. The Bills did nothing for the first half. Gave us all of the chances in the world to score at least one offensive touchdown. And if we had done that, we'd still be in a good position. Yeah, we have to go for it. 2 minutes to go. There's no choice here. I agree it was pass interference. I mean, if we have challenge flags, we might as well use them, right? You have so many of them, right? Maybe they're talking about it on the during the commercial, and they'll challenge it. Because I mean, Robbie Anderson got run straight over. He got just freight trained. Whew. Okay. All right, here we go. No challenge. Oh God. That was an amazing second effort right there. He made that. Wow. I thought he was stopped way short. He got the first down. What a great effort by Bell. Now you see, there's Wesco lined up as a fullback, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not. But Wesco was lined up as the fullback. Wide open. Oh, Robbie Anderson was. We should be doing that all game. Robbie Anderson is faster than these cornerbacks. Okay, there's a flag. All right. All right. So first down and 5 yards. We've got a minute and 29 left to go. I have no idea how Bell pulled that off, to be honest with you. He was stopped 3 yards short, and he just suddenly appeared on the laying across the first down line. I don't know how that happened. All right, it's first and 10 at the 40. We got a minute and a half. Nope. How many times are they going to use that same screen? I mean, you can't. All right, second and 10. Yeah, they're coming in unblocked because those are how the designed screen passes are. But Darnold just can't throw around and over these guys. They're too big. Now it's third down. Remember, it's 4 down territory, so third and 10. We don't necessarily need to make the whole 10, but we need to get close. Throw that ball. There was nobody there. What's he throwing at? Ugh. Boy. Oh boy, guys. This is it. We need this. We need this big time. I'd go Crowder or Bell here just because. Okay. Bell on a fade. I'm good with that. Anything we can do to get Bell with the ball in open field, I'm happy with because he'll make it happen. We'll get the first down. If they keep giving Bell and he's got to run through a crowd, it's just not going to happen. These guys are just the defense is too stout. But if we can get anything over the initial line and get the ball into Bell or even Crowder's hands in the open, in the flat, they can make it happen. They can get to the first down. All right. Yep, they're going to blitz all right. It's been working for them all day. There's no reason why they shouldn't. It was tipped. It was tipped. There's a flag. There's a flag. Oh, God. Please, automatic first down. Never mind. Wow. Wow. In one quarter, it went from the Jets having a 94.7% win probability to the Bills now having a 95.5% win probability. I think they're going to run the ball a lot. Yep, I didn't see it. Well, Anunwa was hurt earlier in the game. He had a, I don't know if it was an arm or elbow or something, and he didn't do anything at all today. I mean, he didn't come out. He was in the game, but he was chipped up early, hurt in the first quarter. Wow, wow, guys. I don't want to bring up the obvious, but I did need to tell you one thing. If you look at the scoreboard, this game should be tied. The Jets missed the extra point on the very first touchdown of the game, and that's the difference in this one. It's horrible, horrible, and this should have been a win. This should have been a win. By the way, Tennessee is now up on Cleveland 43-13. All right, that's fourth down. They just need to stop the clock, or they can't, can they? The Jets have used up all their timeouts, so the Jets are going to get the ball back with about 18 seconds left. Yes, we missed a field goal as well, but all we needed was that extra point. I mean, all right. So now it's 19 seconds. They kick the ball. We get the ball. There's about 5 seconds of a play that'll run. So we're going to get the ball with a little more than 13 seconds to go. Now, let's say that Darnold throws the ball in a Hail Mary style and it gets caught, and we got the ball on the 30 with 1 second left. Here comes Mr. Vedvik to redeem himself, right? All right. All right. 12 seconds. No timeouts. There's only one thing we can do here, guys. So what do you think? We start off with maybe a handoff up the middle to Bell, and time to Aaron Rodgers this bitch out. Let's go. All right, this is it, boys. Good luck to us all. Let's go, Jets. Timeout. Shouldn't they save the timeout to ice the kicker? Oh, wait, no need. The Jets kicker is about as frozen as possible. All right. Let's go, boys. Yes. This dumbass guys on the TV. Oh, what are you doing? There was 4 seconds of wasted time. Why'd they do that? Hook and ladder. Ah, it's a live ball. Guys, that was horrible. Um, the Jets defense did not deserve that. They thoroughly outplayed the Bills. Mosley got hurt at the beginning of the fourth quarter, and the Bills decided that they might actually have a player in Devin Singletary and whipped off 14 unanswered points and stole the game. I have no words. We have a kicker that has cost us a game already, game one. Just, it's about as bad a feeling as you can have after having such good feelings for the whole game. Our defense was amazing. The Bills' defense was amazing. But, yeah, that was tough one. Mike McCarthy, yeah. Shade up trash, baby. Did somebody say Mike McCarthy? That's funny. Yeah. Yep, Hibbett, that was bad. What can I tell you, man? What can I tell you? I don't know. Yeah, we don't have a kicker, so we have a kickoff specialist, and he's good at it, but that's about it. Mm. All right, gentlemen and ladies, if you're out there, ladies. Um, I I've run out of good words, and I don't really want to record a whole lot of bad ones. I'll probably say a bunch of bad ones when I end the stream. But listen, thank you guys for hanging with me during the game. It was really a lot of fun. Um, it's so much more fun to enjoy the game with some people who like to talk about the game and who know the game and are fans. So thank you guys for being there for me. I hope I helped your enjoyment of it out. So I appreciate that opportunity that you've given me. Everybody who talked in the chat, you might as well sign Cody Parkey. You know, can't do any worse. All of you guys who helped out the stream and chat, thank you guys. Legendary, Hibbit, Big Green, Fernando, Elohim, Wicked Social, Duxitos, um, Donald Schaefer, thanks for popping in. Hopefully, I'm not forgetting anybody, but thank you guys all. I appreciate it. Sorry I can't be happier right now, but it was cool. And remember, we'll do this again next week. Hopefully, we'll have a better result. But I'll do a video in a couple of days on this game when I go through some of the tape and see if there's some stuff that I can talk about that'll have a little bit more of shed a little bit of light on why the game ended up the way it did. So I'll do a little research and see what I can find out. And of course, if we ever sign a kicker, I'll do a video on that too. All right, boys and girls, thank you very much. It was fun. I will see you on the next stream and in the next video. Remember, hey, send me some pictures so that I can put them in my videos. I'm glad to put some Jets related stuff in my videos to get you guys on there. You can find my email address on basically every one of my videos in the description. So, and remember to, I'm sure you guys are all subscribers already, but remember to subscribe and like. And also check out Gangrene David, who's a great YouTuber for the Jets as well. Thank you guys again. I will see you next week and sooner with another video. Love you guys all. Peace out.